On to Hakata ramen, the soul of Fukuoka. If there's one dish that defines Fukuoka, it's Hakata ramen. This isn't your average noodle soup, it's a creamy, rich pork bone broth boiled for 12 to 18 hours until it turns white and silky. The noodles, super thin and straight, meant to be eaten quickly before they soak up too much broth. Toppings are classic tender chashu pork, green onions, wood ear mushrooms, and pickled ginger. What makes Hakata ramen unique is the customization. In 2025, you can choose your noodle texture from soft to barikata extra. For man, add kedama, a second helping of noodles, right into your remaining broth. It's genius. While places like Ichiran and Ippudo are globally famous, locals still flock to tiny yatai stalls near Nakasu after 9 p.m. for a truly authentic experience. There, under glowing lanterns and beside the river, ramen isn't just food, it's the taste of the city's heart. 9. Mentaiko, Fukuoka's spicy cod roe superstar. Spicy, salty, and deeply savory. Mentaiko is Fukuoka's signature ingredient, and locals are obsessed. Made from marinated cod roe, it's spicy but smooth, rich in umami, and crazy versatile. You'll find it everywhere on rice, in pasta, stuffed in omelets, or baked into French bread. Even 7-Eleven sells killer mentaiko onigiri. But in 2025, for the real deal, go to Hakata Mentai, Parka Mentaiko Wonderland, where you can taste different spice levels, watch live production, and even make your own. Want to eat like a local? Order grilled mentaiko with white rice and nori. The char adds smoky depth, and it's perfect with sake. Some places even serve it frozen, shaved over hot rice for contrast. Mentaiko isn't just a topping, it's a culinary identity in Fukuoka. One bite and you'll get why this fiery roe has locals, and now you hooked. 8. Motsunabe, the unexpected hot pot you'll crave. Motsunabe is the dish that surprises everyone. Yes, it's made with beef or pork intestines, but don't let that scare you. It's one of the richest, most flavorful hot pots you'll ever try. A bubbling pot of miso or soy-based broth is loaded with garlic, cabbage, chives, and tender melt-in-your-mouth offal. It's packed with collagen, making it a winter favorite for locals. And a skincare bonus. In 2025, hotspots like Motsunabe Uyama offer spicy versions with chili oil and sesame punch. Best part? You never waste the broth. Locals toss in champon noodles or rice at the end for a second course. That's even better than the first. Pair it with a cold beer or highball, and suddenly you're eating like a true Fukuokan. Motsunabe isn't exotic, it's homey, hearty, and shockingly delicious. 7. Yatai, Fukuoka's legendary street stalls. Yatai are Fukuoka's beating heart after dark, tiny food stalls that light up streets like Nikasu, Tenjin, and Nagahama. Each one is a mini restaurant with only 8 to 10 seats, serving steaming bowls of ramen, sizzling yakitori, crispy tempura, and endless conversation. In 2025, yatai have gone. Green many use solar power, offer QR code menus, and even accept contactless payment. Locals line up by 7 p.m., so get there early. You're not just buying food, you're buying atmosphere. You sit shoulder to shoulder with strangers, laugh, eat, and maybe even get local travel tips from your seatmate. Some yatai specialize, one might only serve gyoza, another only oden, but they all share one thing sold. Nothing beats slurping ramen under paper lanterns by the river, surrounded by steam, voices, and the city's warmth. Yatai isn't a meal, it's an experience. 6. Yaki ramen, Fukuoka's stir-fried ramen revolution. Born in a yatai stall when the soup ran out. Yaki ramen is Fukuoka's bold reinvention of a classic. Forget broth, this dish is all about the sizzle. Thin Hakata-style noodles are stir-fried on a hot iron plate with pork belly, bean sprouts, cabbage, and green onions, then splashed with savory soy-based sauce. The result? A smoky, caramelized noodle dish that's crispy in spots and soft in others. In 2025, head to Tenjin Hormone, where chefs toss it theatrically on the grill and top it with a raw egg or spicy miso for extra richness. It's fast, loud, and unforgettable, perfect with a cold beer and good company. Locals love it as a late-night snack after drinking, and you'll understand why after one bite. Yaki ramen isn't just ramen without soup, it's ramen with attitude. Beshin Hakata Karag, crispy chicken perfection. Hakata Karage takes fried chicken to the next level. Marinated in soy sauce, garlic, and ginger. Then double fried to lock in flavor and crunch. Each piece is golden on the outside, juicy on the inside, and absolutely addictive. It's a staple at izakayas, festivals, and lunchboxes. And in 2025, locals are crazy about spots like Karaj Takizo, where you can choose your deep yuzu mayo, spicy mentaiko cream, or wasabi soy. Want to eat like a local? Squeeze fresh lemon over it and chase it with a cold draft beer. Hakata Karage is finger food done right with a crispy bite that makes you close your eyes in happiness. It's not flashy, but it's perfect, and in Fukuoka, that's what makes it elite. 4. Mentaiko French bread, the ultimate fusion snack. Imagine a crusty baguette stuffed with buttery, spicy mentaiko marinated cod roe, then baked until the edges are golden and the center oozes flavor. That's mentaiko French bread, a Fukuoka original, and one of the most addictive snacks in Japan. It's salty, creamy, crunchy, and fiery all in one bite. In 2025, locals line up at artisan bakeries like Pain, Stock, or Full, where they've elevated it with ingredients like fermented butter, roasted garlic, or shredded nori. You'll also find it in convenience stores, toasted and ready for breakfast on the go. The contrast of spicy roe and French bread shouldn't work, but it totally does. Whether you eat it warm with coffee or cold with sake, this is Fukuoka's quiet food legend. Once you try it, no trip to Japan will feel complete without it. 3. Goma Saba, raw mackerel reinvented. Goma Saba is raw mackerel sashimi marinated in a rich sesame soy sauce, topped with scallions and sometimes wasabi or grated ginger. It's silky, nutty, and shockingly fresh, only possible in Fukuoka, thanks to its proximity to the sea. Mackerel spoils quickly, so you rarely find this dish outside Kyushu. In 2025, local izakayas near Nagahama Fish Market serve goma saba caught that same morning. Some shops even use custom sesame blends to enhance umami. Eaten alone or over hot rice, it's pure ocean umami with a nutty punch. It may not look fancy, but one bite will ruin supermarket sashimi for you forever. Goma saba is Fukuoka's way of saying freshness first, always. 2. Mizutaki, Japan's purest hot pot. Simple, clean, and nourishing, Mizutaki is Fukuoka's answer to health-conscious comfort food. It starts with bone-in chicken simmered slowly in water to create a light, yet flavorful broth, then joined by tofu, napa cabbage, shiitake mushrooms, and leeks. Each piece is dipped into citrusy ponzu sauce before eating, making every bite bright and balanced. In 2025, restaurants like Hakata Hanamadori are perfecting the dish with organic chicken and seasonal produce. Locals say it's the perfect reset meal after travel or drinking. The meal ends with rice or noodles cooked in the remaining broth, creating a porridge-like finale that's unbelievably satisfying. It's a hug in a bowl, wholesome, warm, and full of subtle elegance. One umegae mochi, Fukuoka's sweet shrine snack. No visit to Fukuoka is complete without a warm umegae mochi from the approach to Dazaifu Tenmangu Shrine. This grilled rice cake is filled with smooth red bean paste and stamped with a plum blossom symbol. Crispy on the outside and chewy inside, it's the perfect reward after exploring the temple grounds. In 2025, traditional stalls like Casa serve not just the classic, but also seasonal flavors like matcha and yuzu. Locals know to grab one straight off the grill when it's piping hot. The contrast of the toasted mochi and sweet filling is unforgettable. Whether you're visiting for prayer, photos, or plum blossoms, this humble sweet brings together heritage, flavor, and comfort in one perfect bite.